Hey there, Dion Johnson, a strategic partner, spiritual advisor, and executive power coach to women in board level leadership. I'm also the author of this book, Influential Woman, a fresh approach to tackling inequality and leading change at work. And do you know, my work is really all about supporting CEOs, directors, and heads who just know that there's more for them to be, more for them to do, more for them to say, more for them to experience and express as leaders in their leadership roles, in their board roles, in their governing roles. I'm passionate about you owning your authority, stepping into your power, and really using your true voice to make the kind of difference that you are positioned and that you were born to make. So if that's you, I'm really delighted that you're here. If that's not you, I'm still delighted that you're here. But really, my heart is to work with this type of woman, the ones that are going to change our world through their work. Now, I know it's late, but I'm about to just close everything down and go chill out and have something to eat. But I wanted to share with you that I've just come off of my call with my members in the House of Influence. The House of Influence is my membership, my annualized membership club. And I've got a really spectacular bunch of leaders in there, and we meet twice a month and we have really great conversation and we support each other, and we we really take care of each other. Actually, we learn together, we grow together, sometimes we cry together, we laugh together, but we're learning all the time, and we're really valuing our ongoing development as leaders and change makers. And so it's a really special place that I look forward to hanging out twice a month. And tonight was just check-in night. We just check in, and it's free for all. People are able to speak about where they're at. We like to bring our celebrations, our situations, and our struggles to each other. We, hold each other accountable. And the reason that I'm going live with you right now is because there was a theme tonight. Often there's a theme, but there was a really strong theme tonight that I want to talk to you about. And the thing that came up was everybody was learning in their own unique way that actually, when you're a woman and a leader and a change maker, and you really start to step up into that identity, when you really start to own your power, when you really start to own your authority and really step into fusing your voice, finding yourself in a stronger place, then there will almost invariably be fallout. So tonight we were really talking about that. We were really talking about, some of the women were mentioning the relationships that were really under pressure as a result of their the growing that they're doing, right? They're investing in their growth. They are learning, they are becoming, they are evolving and maturing as leaders and change makers. And it's affecting relationships, some professional relationships and some very personal relationships, some old relationships and some new relationships are really being affected by the growth journey. And so I want to say that to you today, is I wanted to just present this understanding that there is risk in growth. There's risk in you becoming more. There's risk involved in you evolving as a powerful leader and an influential woman. And, if you're caring to grow and develop as such, then this is something we concluded tonight in the House of Influence, that you're going to have to just learn to take on the chin. Like, you're going to have to decide that it's okay, that you're going to have to decide that if that relationships that can't handle who you're becoming, well, yeah, that's just the way it is. I've got some ideas about what you can do if you are a leader that's growing and experiencing some of the same things, that People don't like who you're becoming now that you're standing up for yourself. People don't like who you're becoming as you take become the initiator and not the follower of everybody else. There's a price to pay for that. And so if that's you experiencing it, if you're not experiencing it, then just bank this video, because I know that if you've decided to invest in your ongoing development, you at some point may need this advice. But if it's for you right now, I've got a few things I've written down on my notes here that I want to share with you. First thing that you can do is curate your tribe. Curate your tribe. Find your people, the ones who care about the you that's evolving, the ones who have a vested interest in your success and your evolution and your maturation, the ones who are cheering you on, the ones who want you to grow, the ones who like it that you're evolving. Like, find your people. You don't have to have a whole load of people around, but you must begin to identify your tribe, the people that will celebrate your growth and not just envy you for it, or be jealous of you for it, or want to tear you down and keep you stuck where you used to be. Curate your tribe. The second thing is keep your vision alive. Oh, am I still alive? Aha, yeah. Keep your vision alive. So what I mean by this is the journey to growth has its ups and its downs. It has its good, its bad, and it's downright ugly. It's a complicated, complex path that we have to walk to grow and develop as leaders. And on the bad days, you really need to know you really need to be able to remind yourself about what it's all about. So have a vision. Keep that vision alive about who you're becoming, what you see for yourself as you evolve and you grow. Cultivate and keep your vision alive. The next thing that I want to say is feel. So sometimes it hurts when people let it be known that they don't like who you're becoming. Sometimes it hurts when people express jealousy or express a maliciousness because they don't like that you're evolving, that they don't like who you're becoming, that they don't want to be your friend anymore, or when relationships break down, especially relationships that you've invested a lot in the past or have been very important to you in the past. When these relationships break down, it can be painful. And what I don't want you to do is pretend it's not painful. What I don't want you to do is to try and sort of stuff the pain down or ignore it. I want you to give yourself space to feel, space to experience the grief, experience the bereavement, experience the anger, experience the pain of it all. It will pass. But when we don't allow it to express, when we try and ignore it or suppress it, then it can turn into something else. And I've seen a lot of that in my time personally and professionally, that stuffing our feelings and our emotions down, trying to pretend that it doesn't feel like this or pretend that it doesn't matter, is just never a good idea. So feel. And then the last thing I've written down here is that if it gets ugly, then stay gracious. There's a scripture that says we're not wrestling against flesh and blood. So if somebody is responding negatively or horribly to your growth and your development, just let them go. That they are afraid. They are ultimately, your growth is like a mirror helping people to really see where they're at. And sometimes that's a very painful experience that they're going through. So don't take it personally. Just let them go. Be gracious. If it gets ugly, be gracious. So curate your tribe, keep the vision alive, feel. And if it gets ugly, be gracious and just let it go elegantly. Hope this helps. Keep growing. There's more for you to be. There's more for you to do. There's more for you to experience and express and say as a woman who's going to change our world through your work. So keep growing, keep going, and I'll see you soon. And if you want to talk, just find the link that accompanies this video and book some time in my diary, and we can get on a call and talk some more. See ya.